I was always a sensitive kid. As far back as I can remember, I hated fighting. Violence, or at least senseless violence, made me really uncomfortable. I guess because I was a peace-loving child. My love for martial arts was a seed planted in me by my father. He was far from being a saint. He would take me to the rooftops and parks of New York to watch as he trained in his kung fu and weapons. At like 5 or 6, I can tell you I was in awe as he spun those nunchucks around. I was a little frightened too. It was all an amazing thing to my little eyes. I had a lot of great mentors teach me some high quality stuff. They took me in even when I was broke as a young man, and they taught me a lot of great things. They made me the coach I am today. I grew up watching a lot of Bruce Lee films and a lot of Muhammad Ali fights. I got into boxing as well and researched everything I could on martial arts and boxing. I got deep, bought every book I could, every documentary. I was always in love with long-range outfighting and defensive systems and styles. William Barton Wright is another one of my heroes. I've always considered him a genius for his creation of Bartitsu. I was always heavy into European styles, and I think that comes from the fact that even today I'm a very sensitive guy. I did a lot of sparring back then, and in those sparring matches I always loved to keep it at a distance, which would frustrate my opponents. My first teacher in fighting was my longtime friend Manuel Pizarro. He and I were really close as teens and young adults, and he taught me street boxing. He awakened my passion for the arts again. Then there is William Vasquez, who became my most dedicated student and friend. The reason I began to teach in the first place. Great guy. And of course, the Freehand team. Those guys whom I consider to be the lifeblood of my system.